Welcome back everyone to another Sakura Succubus 3, and we're gonna finish this damn game by the end of this day. What am I even saying? You guys don't know when I'm recording. What the hell? But if you want to support this channel, please subscribe. Feel free to do so. If you don't, then God bless. Alright, let's go back to the game. Wait, are we done with this one? Yui. It is because of you that I learned to tolerate humans. Interesting. It was because of Hifumi. No, sleepy man. No need to explain to the adults. Okay. I had fun going on dates with you and learning more about human society. We went to a lot of places and did a good many things. Wait, what? And did a good what? Oh my, am I brain dead? I was so young and carefree back then. Now it is my duty to remain here in the succubus realm where it is always dark, the sun doesn't shine as it did in Tokyo, and there aren't any cafes or amusement parks. It's a... Well, thank you, my relative, giving me the throne. Yeah, it's pretty fun here. It is quite dreary. Sometimes I wish I didn't have quite so many responsibilities, like I used to. But my burden will be lessened, I hope so, with your company. Being with you is like a salve that heals my heart. Now, here he scoops a spoonful of Hifumi's mouth-watering miso soup that brings up to my lips. Will you let me feed you, darling? I'm perfectly capable of feeding myself. I'm a man, I'm a big boy, but I oblige. I let you spoon mouthfuls of soup and morsels of fish to my lips while Hifumi watches. If Hifumi is jealous about our closeness, and I rather suspect despite her protest that she doesn't let on. Her brow doesn't wrinkle. Instead, she smiles placidly, her hands folded together at her front. She really is a wonderful actress. I've never seen anybody better at hiding their own emotions. Other than myself, of course. It's pretty amazing, impressive even, but it's kind of depressing. I feel sorry for Yui, who's obliged to stay in the succubus realm and rule her subjects, but I feel sorry for Hifumi too. It can't be easy watching the Chad Hiroki here getting spoon-fed by another hot chick. The person you love be pampered by another woman. Then again, didn't Yui have to bear witness to dozens upon dozens of events like this? If you know what I'm saying about events and spoonfuls. She must have been observing me in the succubus realm for quite some time. Did it break her heart to see me flirting with Hifumi and resting my head upon her lap? That was delicious. Yui finishes the last of her breakfast and sets down her chopsticks. Thank you, Hifumi. Your cooking seems to get better and better every time I see you. You're very welcome. Nothing makes me happier than watching people eat my food. I trust you enjoy it as well, Hiroki? Oh, yes, it was great. The fish was especially good, and I love the miso soup. Yeah, pretty tasty. Well, I'm relieved. Hifumi beams. I do most of my cooking in the human world now, in my apartment. I'm rather more accustomed to my own kitchen than the one here, so I feared I might have made a mistake. I'm glad everything went well. Now, Hifumi casts an eye over Yui. She's wearing nothing but her underwear. Would you let me help you with your clothes, my lady? If you like, that would be most appreciated. Alright then, stand up and I'll start pampering you. Yui obeys Hifumi's commands in a surprisingly obedient manner, like a child might. Though Hifumi protested when Yui said she was like her mother, there is something motherly about her, not gonna lie, yes. Watching her dote on Yui is kind of sweet. I don't know if I can show that as a thumbnail. Hifumi wraps Yui's clothes about her shoulders, smiling all the while. Yui shivers when the fur of her cape touches her exposed skin, but she doesn't shrink or shy away from Hifumi's fingers. She looks completely at her ease. This early morning ritual is one which must have occurred numerous times between these two women. I can see based on her relaxed posture how deeply Yui trusts Hifumi. Yui's relationship with Hifumi is the polar opposite to her relationship with Marina. She seems to regard Hifumi very highly, and I can't see so much as a flicker of animosity in her eyes. I think I can understand that. Hifumi's sweet, unassuming woman, it's hard for anybody to dislike her. That's partially why she's been such an enduring popular actress for so many years. By the way, my lady, I was thinking. Hmm? Yue shoots Hifumi a sidelong glance. What is it, Hifumi? I couldn't help but recall the talk you gave me yesterday after you summoned me to the Succubus realm. Oh, that? Yue frowns. Please don't take it too personally. You know I dislike scolding you. I was upset at the time, I will admit. But if you have seen the error of your ways, you didn't dwell upon it. One apology is more than enough to satisfy me. I know we all make mistakes. Thank you, my lady. You are very gracious. Hifumi bows her head. I am sure I'm speaking on behalf of all succubi, Marna included, when I say that we did not know how much you adored Hiroki. Had we been aware of her intimate connection to him, I'm sure we would not have persuaded him. It's alright, Hifumi, I can forgive you and the others. Yui's expression hardens. But I cannot forgive Marna in a hurry, not until she apologizes to me herself, but with her own mouth. For one of my underlings, she has an absolutely awful attitude. She does not regard me with due respect, and her etiquette is shocking. I shan't let her off the hook, even if you ask me, Hifumi, I despise her. Well, I thought you might say that. So I rigged a poison inside the miso soup, you damn broad. I'm the one who has the antidote. Nah, that's another just plot twist. But my lady, while I know none of us would have pursued a relationship with Hiroki had we known of her bond with him, the fact remains that we still did. Hiroki has become a special person to all of us, myself included. I wish I could ignore the feelings I have for him, but it is not that simple. Perhaps my heart is weak, and if that is the case, I beg your pardon, but it is rare to find a man I care about quite as much as he. I know that Ayu, Cosmos, and Maruna feel the same way. As for Hazel, meanwhile, she's a simp, so you know. Hifumi purses her lips together. I have not had the chance to speak to her since arriving the Succubus realm, but I am sure she is fond of him too. We all like him a good deal, and we cannot stop liking him because you have commanded us to. It would have been nice if we could put a stop to our feelings as simply as one can turn off a light switch, but we're not robots, you crazy chick. But that is not possible. I realize things must be hard for you, Fumi, but you'll have to try and live with it. Hiroki is mine, you must learn to keep your distance, even though there's no COVID in this realm. I know that is what you wish, my lady, but please hear me out. Marna, Ayu, Cosmos, Hazel, and I have been sharing him for quite some time. We all love him equally and he loves us. We have had a few spats, but we have been able to settle everything between us peaceably, as adults should. This arrangement is quite a pleasant one. You don't have any complaints with it, do you, Hiroki? Oh no, not at all. Having a harem is the best. You see? He's horny. Hifumi adjusts you is rough about your shoulders. We were all happy with the way things were, and so I was wondering if you might not be happy like that too. Like what? Yui's eyes narrow into slits while her voice drops in volume. All of a sudden, she doesn't look half as so agreeable as once she did. Oh, they did say your voice dropped. You aren't telling me to share my Hiroki with the rest of you, are you? I thought it is possible, my lady. It would make us all happy. We love him, and it would be unfair to keep him trapped in the Succubus realm against his will, surely. He isn't trapped here against his will. He loves me, my dude. I'm sure he does, but there are no buts except for mine. I won't let you stand here in my bedroom and insult me, Hifumi. I thought you were supposed to be my ally. I am your ally, my lady. It never meant any offense. Then maybe you shouldn't have said anything. Damn, what a dictator, my dude. I keep saying my dude. Some of you are gals, am I correct? Yui jerks away from Hifumi, suddenly her eyes blazing with passion or hatred, jealousy, romance, I don't know. She's fully dressed down and she looks infuriated. Her tail is swishing indignantly and her all horns make her look more imposing than ever before. Gone is the sweet, obliging Yue who praised Hifumi's cooking and fed me while in bed. She's transformed into the cold-hearted succubus B-word that debased Marna in the throne room. The full brunt of her anger is even directed at me, and I can feel my blood running cold all the same. It's still no wonder Hifumi looks so pale. How dare you try to tell me what to do? You might be my advisor, but I am the queen, and you do not have any power over me. If I want to keep Hiroki to myself, then I may. You have no right to butt in. My love life is none of your concern. You may be part of the harem, but I am the harem. But this isn't just about you, my lady. Hifumi looks anxious, but she doesn't back down. She tries to argue on my behalf, though she's trembling all the while. This is about Hiroki too. You need to stop and think about what he wants. This might be my own vanity speaking, but I believe he was happy with the 5 of us. Oh, throwing some haymakers here. After all we have gone through together, it would be cruel to part us. And it really isn't right to keep him here. He's a human. I am the one who will decide what is right and what is not. Thank you. Yue puffs out her impressive chest, her hands on her hips, and her big butt. He might not want to stay here right now, but he will. We'll spend more time together and I'll lavish attention on him, and then he'll realize how much he has missed me. He'll be glad to leave the human world behind as I did so he can stay with me. In fact, I'm sure he'll thank me for it. He'll even do stuff that you guys haven't done. He loves me much, much, much more than he has ever loved you, so stop trying to spoil everything, chick. I'm not trying to spoil anything, my lady. I'm just merely... Okay, whoa. Trying to make me doubt myself? Yue's raised one eyebrow. Well, I won't have it. Screw you. If Hiroki were any other human, I would let him go without delay, even if he were the president of whatever country it is. But he is special to me. He is mine. Yue's voice, which was once so self-righteous, now falters. She looks down at the floor, her eyes half-lidded, and sighs. Perhaps it may appear that I am being unreasonable, but my judgment is perfectly sound. I am only doing this because I love him. How could that be bad? Love is a good, pure emotion. It is not something to be ashamed of nor second-guessed. Aren't you the one who told me that, Hifumi? I suppose I am, but princess, why do we not ask Hiroki what he wants to do? Hifumi looks at me. Do you really want to stay here? Yes, Hiroki, you tell that meddling old woman. Tell her that you love me and you want to stay by my side forever. Is it the decision thing? Well, I look between you and Hifumi, quite at a loss. It's true enough that I don't want to spend my life here, but I'm sure I'd hurt Yue's feelings if I told her that. I did love her once. I still think I love her now, though my feelings have shifted somewhat as I grew older, and now I have like 5 hot babes loving at the same time. She's not exactly the same as the Yuki I will remember, but that should go without saying. Everything changes. But if I stay here, nothing will change. I'll be trapped. What should I say? Oh my goodness, they actually gave us a major decision on this one. So I'm gonna say, I ain't no simp. Sorry, girl. Yue, I'm sorry, but however much I like you, I love you, and I adore you, I don't think I can stay here. This isn't where I belong. I'm a human. I have a life already and it's separate from yours. I have a job I'm proud of and a family. I can't abandon them. I don't want to abandon Marina, Ayu, Cosmos, Hazel, or Hifumi either. Can't you let me go, please? Yui takes a step back as though she's been slapped. Her eyes narrow and her body stiffens as with her back. For a few moments I'm afraid she might burst into tears, but then her expression hardens. You're just saying that because Hifumi put the idea into your head. It's not your idea. I'm sure I'll be able to take Tokyo around soon enough. She's kinda... If we didn't hear the thoughts of Hiroki, I would have agreed with that. Because there are a lot of their friends or allies or people that we know. They just blurt out ideas, things that maybe we could do or not. And then maybe the following days or maybe a little bit 10 minutes later, you'd be like, I know, let's do this. But it wasn't your idea in the first place, but it was planted inside you. It only takes an idea, and ideas are dangerous. If it's a dangerous kind of idea. No, I'm not just saying that. I'm being earnest. I am very confused, tired too. I don't think you even know what you're saying, Hiroki. You're not in your right state of mind, but don't worry. I still love you. I got this. I'll never, ever stop loving you. So that's why you'll never leave this realm, okay? Now, Yui turns, slaps the crap out of Hifumi, like, oh, I have some matters to attend to if you'll excuse me. So saying, she exits the bedroom. The door falls shut behind her with a dull, heavy thud. Now it's just Hifumi and I in the bedroom, alone. Uh-oh. She looks at me, I look at her, then we both sigh and we banged. Just kidding, it didn't happen. Oh dear me, I expected this would happen, but even so, that didn't go very well at all. It didn't go very well at all, Hifumi, because I have to cut this short in the video. We're now literally 15 minutes in, And if you want more Sakura Succubus 3, well, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, please, and watch my other videos. I know you're getting tired of this. Trust me, if you play the whole game, or any game, yeah, it do be like that. But other than that, thanks for watching, stay safe, God bless, and see you later.